Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. I just finished work now. It's 10 minutes to 5. I started in the morning, early in the morning. I'm driving home now slowly, and I decided to talk to you guys on my way home because it's been a minute since I talked about what's going on in my life. I've been talking about other things, but I've not really been talking about what's going on in my life. So here it goes. Guys, there's a lot of traffic, so I have to concentrate. That's why I cannot look at the camera straight, because I need to look on the road. That's very important. And so don't think I'm not looking at you guys. It's just that I am driving and I need to concentrate. So what did I want to say? So a lot has happened since I last talked about what's going on in my life. I think it was 2011 or 2011. What am I talking about? 2021, or is it 2022? I don't remember, but I talked about my job situation. On my way home, I was also driving home. Oh, it looks like there's a traffic jam. Yeah, I was talking about my job situation, and I remember saying that I have to start looking for a new job, because at that time my contract was almost expiring. That should have been last year, yes. Now I remember, because my contract was supposed to expire. Not really, yeah, exactly, expire. But come to an end, whatever, expire last year. And of course I started looking for a job, and I made several applications. But you know what, guys, it's really hard to get a job in Germany if you're not a native German speaker. That is, if you're applying for a job where you have to speak in German. And I really sent quite a number of applications. I even made several interviews, job interviews. I traveled to several cities to look for jobs. Like you can see in one of my videos up here, I'll link it up here, when I had to go to Frankfurt to make an interview. And some were promising, some not so much. Some I just felt pissed off that they could invite me for the interview. They had read my profile, they knew who I am, they knew my situation, they knew my German language skills situation, and then I reached there and they just changed the whole story. Or if it was online, because of the corona pandemic, there was a lot of stuff going on online, and somebody had the audacity to tell me that I'll never get a job in Germany. In one of the interviews, guys, I don't even know what to say about the situation. Like, can you imagine somebody is interviewing you and opens their mouth and tells you that you have no chance of getting a job in Germany? Like, anyway. And that's after I talked to this guy. We had like 3 or 4 telephone calls, and we talked a lot, and I explained to him my situation, and he knew what's going on, and he promised, don't worry, everything is good. And then during the interview, of course, the human resource was there and stuff, and that's when he told me that I have no chance of getting a job in Germany. I was like, what the hell? Why did you waste my time? Like, you call me several times. I called you back. We talked about all these things. You knew my level of knowledge. You knew my German language levels, and you have the guts. You have the guts to tell me that I can't get a job, that I should even consider leaving Germany. Like, who are you to tell me where to live? You know, what right do you have to tell me in which part of this beautiful Mother Earth to live? I can choose wherever I want to live, and I can look for a job wherever I want to look for a job. It is not your responsibility to tell me that. Anyway, I'm ranting now. But so I continued looking, and nothing really worked out. And then there was an opportunity that arose at my employer, you know where I work and where I was still working when I was thinking that I have to look for a new job. And my employer knew what was going on, so I didn't hide anything from them, because my employers are very good people, and I like them a lot. But at that time there was no opening, so they didn't really know how they could help me. Yeah, they didn't really know how they could help me, and so it was really a hard time for them also, and I can't blame them or anything. But then an opportunity arose, and I thought, this could be perfect for me. So I applied, and they called me for an interview, and I was so I was so stressed on that day of the interview. My throat was not even behaving. Like, I had a sore throat and stuff. It was terrible. Like, I had to struggle to talk, and I forgot everything I had prepared to say, like my achievements, my challenges and stuff. I just forgot everything. Like, I was so it was terrible, guys. And after the interview, I thought, it's gone. I'm not getting it. And I was a bit sad, because I didn't know what else to do next, and I felt like, I think I'm wasting my time. Maybe the guy was right after all. Maybe I should just leave Germany and go somewhere else, and I became so frustrated, and I was thinking, I'm wasting my life here, I'm wasting my time, and it's maybe time for me to leave. I am educated, I have a good education background, and if I go to a country that is more accepting to people like I am, people like me, maybe I could have my chance, Anyway, so I was reminiscing. Is that how you say that? I was thinking about these things that, these things were going through my mind, and this traffic here is terrible, guys. Yeah, these things were going through my mind, and then it was, I don't remember how long it was after the interview, but it was not more than a month, probably maybe a month or a few weeks. After the interview, I seriously don't remember. My supervisor calls me and tells me, "Oh, are you sitting down?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm sitting down." At that time, I was shaking everything. I was shaking like a leaf. And she was like, "Oh, I've got news for you." I was like, "Yeah, which news?" I was expecting the worst. She was like, "Oh, you got the job." I was like, "What? You got the job. You answered our questions quite well, and we were happy with it. We were impressed. Of course, there's a lot of room for improvement, but we want to keep you, and we want you to have the job, and it's unlimited. So are you going to take it or not?" I was like, "Of course." I didn't even think twice. I was like, "Of course I'm taking it. Why can't I sign the contract?" I'm feeling warm. And then of course we talked about the modalities, about the the usual stuff. And yeah, so I got the job, and it's unlimited. And a few things of course changed, and my responsibilities, they didn't really change that much, but a few things changed of course, and I'm really enjoying myself. I'm learning a lot at the same time. Trust me, I'm learning every day. I'm learning a new thing, and the more I learn, the more I appreciate the IT world. like I understand why developers, software developers are kind of hooked to their computers. Like they, like before I was like, these people, don't they have a life? Like, is this the only thing they do, just sitting there coding and stuff? Can't they go out and have a good time? But I am now slowly realizing why a lot of developers are stuck to their computers. It's a lot of work, guys. When you use an app, or when you visit a website and you're enjoying all the stuff that the website can do, or the app can do for you, think about the people who wrote the code. Think about them. They sacrificed a lot because of you, that you can enjoy, that you can have a good time using the apps at the website. It's a lot of work. And if something is not really working, of course there are some crappy websites there and apps that have not been well developed, but for those really good ones, like the apps that I like using, I can just try to think about these developers sitting behind there. Of course, it's not just developers alone. Software development involves a lot of people and a lot of teamwork. But if you think about these people, you should say a prayer for them, or just say a silent thank you for developing such a great thing that you're enjoying to use. Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is that you use. There are so many things. Of course, the softwares we develop, you might never find them anywhere because they are meant for other things, but they're also very good software, and they meet they do what they're supposed to do. But our developers, they spend a lot of time, like I'm telling you, like when I come to work, I find them there. When I go home after work, they're still there. I don't even know when they ever go home. I hope they don't sleep in the office. And of course, I'm also learning, or I can develop a bit, I can code a bit, but I'm not so good at it. And I'm really working on that to make sure that I can also code as good as I can. And maybe one day I'll also start coding like full time. I don't know. The future is just bright. All I can say is that the future is bright, and things have really worked out for me. I'm thankful for that. I am not a believer in the divine, like I don't know, I don't know what to say, and I don't want to criticize religion or whatever. But if there's a divine power up there, then they must have intervened on my behalf. If there's not, then the universe had aligned for my own benefit. So that's what I can say. So I am working full time. I have a great job. I have great colleagues. Of course, there are challenges, but I'm enjoying every moment of it. Even if my German is not even close to being perfect, my colleagues are very understanding. A few of them can speak quite good English, so if I try to express myself in German and I'm lost of words, I can also speak to them in English and they understand. And then I take my time to write things down in German, of course, which makes me continuously improve my German. But guys, what I can say, especially if you're watching this video and you're a non-native German speaker, no, let me put it differently. If you cannot speak German and you're highly educated and you're thinking of coming to this country to look for a job, I don't know what to say. Think about it again. Of course, there are jobs you can get without German or with basic German, but I don't think there are that many. If you really want to get a job quickly in this country, you need to work on your German language skills, and do it before you even come here. Don't come and learn German here. You waste a lot of time. If you're comfortable doing menial jobs, anything that comes your way, then you're welcome, because there are a lot of menial jobs here where you don't even need to speak a word of German, but then you'll be paid minimum wage, and I don't know if it's worth your effort. And then if you're educated, you'll have to forgo your education, and I don't think that's what any one of you want to do. So anyway, that's the current update at the moment, and I am wishing you well, every one of you, and till next time, have a good one. Bye.